Vice President is asking you. Come on. The Vice President. Come on, do it for the Vice President. Come on. Thank you very much.
What is a sportsmanship award?
No, I actually do this sportsmanship. Like, I don't get a vote. He asked me before, and I said I think it's I guess sportsmanship.
Yeah, I just did what I did last year. Voted for my Paris
like,
partner.
just dealt with that. I didn't even say anything. You alright?
So dark.
She talks normal to me, so.
Oh,
Crafty. This pin's stuff. There's a middle part. It's got pins and stuff.
Are you this in Alberta?
Keep that.
Yeah,
I certainly can.
I'll give you a loan for a quick second. Oh, yeah, did you want to listen? Fourth place medal is the saddest part. It is the coolest award. It's just sad.
So please don't be shy. Come in. This is a family affair. And parents, coaches, come in.
And you, and you got it all set up, the angle you needed. Shred it.
Thank you for your patience. It takes a surprising amount of time to get all the scores recalibrated, checked, entered, and then published. So families and friends and supporters around Canada, around the world, it's already posted on the Bowls Canada site, so they know how well you did.
Thank you, Anita.
Where is she?
So we've come to the end of a great few days. On behalf of all the organisers, I want to thank all of you participants, for your participation and your just being here, being involved, and appreciate your kindness and your gentleness towards us. We'll get going. I'll introduce the platform party. Starting with Philip Francis, the board member representing Bowls Canada. Doug Norman is the president of Bowls Saskatchewan. Doug is also the president of the Regina Lawn Bowls Club, and he is also the chair of the hosting committee. So that Doug doesn't have to jump up and down all the time, I've got two other people here, and I'll tell you more about them and why they're here in a minute, but there's Anita Nivella and Keith Roney. The representation for Bowls Canada and Bowls Saskatchewan is really because these are the organizations. Sometimes we wonder what they're thinking, sometimes we're not so happy, sometimes we're thrilled because they provide the framework for our sport in our province, and you and yours have your own organizations. So, before we start getting too far, I want to recognize a couple of people, particularly MVP sport, was Sarah's. Sarah, thank you, Sarah. We'll hear some more about MVP sports contribution, and I did ask Sarah if she wanted to come and stand up here and do it, and you see the reaction. No, thank you, she said. But we thank you, and later on when we have some pizza, it's thank you, Sarah, because the MVP Sports are the sponsors of that. And so the reason we're here, a little bit more, I've lost a piece of paper, and you should be grateful.
That's okay, we lost Ozzy's scorecard. He got to go play again.
Ozzy, hear that? Sent to play again. He's already here. So I will call out first, second, third, fourth place in the 4 events. And we'll start out, before we do that, with the Foster Lang pairs. And Foster Lang pairs, first place, Eric Agad, up close. I'll start again. Agad Bakat and Eric Gallopo, first place. Stand on the green mat. Jake Masterson and Decca Lee. Curtis Walker and Leighton Hull. And Jordan Koss and Guerrero Shalon. Just while you're waiting and you wonder what this strange name Foster Lang is about, Irene Foster and Henry Long were 2 Ontario supporters of lawn bowls, and they supported lawn bowls generally, and they really supported lawn bowls for youth. And they donated and presented the cup, and they presented the
Thank you.
they also presented the cups for the under 18 or the junior. Anyway, these are your Foster Lang winners. And it's a photo opportunity now. Anybody wants to take a photograph? You guys can just move or squish and move up to the front. Move up to the front. Yeah. So it'll be a quick photograph. This is our way of getting you off the stage quickly. While that's going on, next up will be yeah, you're good to go. Thank you.
All the shameless promotion.
Next, the under 18 or junior women. And we'll start with the 4th place, Rhian Wilson. Be a trendsetter, a quick win. 3rd place, Terry Mitchell. Second place, Gwyneth Chang. And in 1st place, Kira Sherlock. medals is Anita Nivola. And why Anita's up here is it's important, and I hope that you guys have met some heroes while you're here, because there are heroes in sport. Anita is one of my personal heroes and a hero of the club. Anita led the women's force team to a silver medal in the Commonwealth Games in Manchester. And I remember it well. It was a wet and rainy day, and they defeated England, who were, I would say, the first half was extremely worried. So anyway, your under 18 women winners.
Look this way.
Hey, you gotta smile and look this way.
I'm looking at
That's
the
it.
thing.
Thank you.
Money shot.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. The under 18 men, boys, in fourth place, Jacob Hyatt. In second place, Clayton Reed. In second place, Laurent Bois.
Your other hand low. Your other hand.
Laurent has now demonstrated the correct way of approaching the stage. And in first place, Logan Saunderson.
Come closer, guys. Come closer.
I'm still waiting for that speech about Keith.
Keep it moving.
You ask why Keith is here. Keith is one of the only Canadians ever to win a gold medal at World Bowls. Keith won with his partner, who's a guy who's quite good, Ryan Bester. Keith showed him how.
In the new strategic plan is a recognition that with the national championship smooshing, the high performance program grows. And part of the big first step that we're taking with that is the realization of regional competitions that who have an ambition to pursue that national team pathway. So the goal by 2025 is that there'll be regional competitions that are separate from a national championship pathway, but that are specific to the high performance pathway. So it was really fun to hear so many of you, not fun, it was a privilege to hear so many of you talk about your goals and aspirations for the next few years. And this is one of the programs that will be available to make those realized. So with that said, I have nothing further to say. You'll all be very pleased to hear. But I am here for the pizza party, so I invite you, if you have questions or concerns or you want to know more about the changes that are happening, please don't be shy, come and ask. And with that, I will hand the mic over to my esteemed colleague and director, Philip Francis.
Thank you, Anna. Just a couple of thank yous. On behalf of Bowls Canada Bowling Green, I want to thank the Government of Canada, Saskatchewan, City of Regina, our sponsors including MVP Sports and others. Doug Norman, I want to especially thank you and the Regina Lawn Bowling Club, all the volunteers that made this event possible. Judy and her team for an incredible catering job. Frank, Mark, for the daily setup of the greens and the greenskeepers. Thank you to Gary and his team of umpires and markers. On behalf of Bowls Canada Bowling Green, it is now my pleasure to present to Doug the host plaque for a job well done and declare the 23 Canadian Youth Championships closed.